Welcome, TYLOO! Give it up for Astralis!
Starting on the CT side, TYLOO are bringing in a plethora of utility. Double HEs, smoke, flash, and a Molotov. Double HE could be tremendous here. They double nade towards that sandbag position. There is a lot of CT presence on the other side.
They're walking straight into the shot stare to land the opening kill of the grand final.
There they go.
Takes down Attacker. The fight is still happening. Moja, he wants to answer back, but they're not going to check the corner, are they? They don't know about it. They think it's all clear, but it's not. Jabby comes out with just the one kill. They're still holding on to it. It's a very tough position. The flank is coming in as well. Device is walking up behind them. But so far, so good. Astralis, they've laid in the trap, and now they just need another kill, and they are pretty much home safe. Like we said, these early rounds are really important. It's nice for Astralis to pick this up. We know how good TYLOO are on the map, and now HooXi and Device. 2 versus 2, and the bomb is being planted.
This is starting to fall apart. It was looking so strong for Astralis, and suddenly it's in-game leader HooXi thrust into a 2 versus 1. 3 kills for Mercury, no kit for HooXi, and we'll see if there's anything he can do. He creeps on the site, and G takes him down. No problem at all. What a recovery, Anders. Astralis
setting up that smoke towards Arch again, like they did last time when they went for apps. So trying maybe to signal something similar. TYLOO are playing this early stage of Inferno very, very carefully. I really respect it. Let's see what Astralis are going to be able to do. They have 3 people at top mid. At some point, surely they have to peek. They can't just stay here blind. Going to be Molotoving off the middle instead, leaving Device in this position. You can see HooXi's walking away. This could be devastating. He's already low on health from earlier. That smoke is up. He's trying to play in front of it, but they are right out and coming for him. The backup is not going to be there. They're rushing in from behind Banana, but Device, he's surely going to be hunted down. If he stays alive, that'd be sort of a miracle on its own. He is trying to escape through the smoke. Down goes down. There is the flank I was talking about, but G, 1 or 2 kills coming through on HooXi's side all of a sudden. 3 versus 3, but the bomb is planted.
They'll definitely give this one a look in. What have they got? They've actually got plenty of smokes. They can smoke off towards the bomb itself, maybe towards the coffins. It's going to be HooXi, tip of the spear. HE is going to be perfect. Lands on top of Jam Young, who was on 10 points of health. All of a sudden, this man advantage now for Astralis. This kill will be absolutely everything, though. Attacker strikes first. Can he keep it up? You better believe he can. Gets the hat-trick and finds the 4 for TYLOO.
They just look like they are absolutely turned on in a way that maybe Astralis are not at the moment. G with 2.
An Attacker with 3. Look at this spray down, Anders. He absolutely destroys it. Even G can't believe it. It was a very special moment. What a way to kick off this best of 5.
Inferno yesterday, and I think it was it Moja who was doing kind of almost nothing, and they still ended up winning. So this is the issue, though. We talk a lot about Jam Young, and for good reason, but the rest of the team, Attacker and Mercury, and they are still very solid players. Even if the headlines are going to Jam Young at the moment. Device on the corner with the Deagle. Not an impossible task here. Could definitely find a shot through, but the discipline here for TYLOO is so good.
It's not impossible, but it's certainly improbable at this stage. It's going to take a bit of a miracle. This time they've stacked B. Problem is, TYLOO, once they get this full open runway towards middle, the map is their oyster. They can split through CT spawn. They've got a nice little fake going on toward the B side. They've smoked CT spawn. Attacker, I was about to say, will have the advantage unless Device can find that one shot. That was his opportunity. Yabi won't have the luxury of the alley-oop play. Needs to connect, and Mosier, that's not a great spray. Should have converted that one all day long.
Look at the time, 20 seconds. G has the bomb on his own. It's 1 player here on G. They should be okay, but I'm getting a bit worried. 15 seconds on the clock. There's still a player in pit. Backup is coming in. HooXi from the middle. TYLOO, they might have made a big mistake here. It's Jam Young with no time. He cannot win the round any longer. HooXi finds the headshot, and A rare mistake out of TYLOO as they misjudged the timing a bit. Response, but hasn't really happened yet. They're rotating down, I believe, back towards the A-bomb site. Where TYLOO are setting up, it's 3 smokes all at once. So look at this, just a full-on execute as they flash their way through. They're going to try and be quick. I don't think they'll slow this one down. Change of pace coming out now for the T side. Jamyoung, he finds an entry. This could actually be an upper device. Great connections. Picks up the US or the pistol and will able to take a couple of them down. That's what you needed. Close range on the 5-7. Jamyoung with the spin around. He hits another headshot. He shouldn't be able to bring this one back, but he's got the health for it. And HooXi walking out of the library, looking to see if he can take the fight, and Jamyoung's nearly got him. He's so close.
Here we go then, Jamyoung versus HooXi. HooXi's very low, but he normally does well in these sort of scenarios, and he's done it! HooXi keeps the streak alive. A great effort from Jamyoung. And spots won't go towards Banana. That will force a rotation. I assume we'll see one player move back through CT spawn. And speaking of which, we've got Jamyoung at the top. Oh. Tries his luck once again, comes out on top, gets revenge against HooXi, and the dink on Stare.
The accuracy is so deadly. They know that he's low. They don't want to be running through the smoke here. It's what we said at the start. Even if he's playing well, Jamyoung, you don't have to expect his numbers to be super high. He just has to be able to land shots like that one.
Retake utility being deployed by Stare here.
Okay, I mean, that might force them into a bit of a fight here. Yeah, they're going to be running straight into it. This is dangerous. Slaughtered Astralis. Biting off a lot more than they could chew. As soon as that incendiary lands and it burns, the T's have to move forward, right? That reveals their position. There's no choice.
That's the problem with that approach. If you have no idea what's going on the other side, you're playing a very dangerous game, because if they do swing on it and you're actually trying to maneuver yourselves to go around the corner, get the players that you think are blind and they're already in your crosshair from the bomb, and he is all the way back in the T apartments here. So that's a great resurgence. We are going to see TYLOO recover AWPs, M4s, and AK-47.
It's become an interesting tug of war early on here.
Back towards Boiler. Double stack from Astralis towards the quad side. They've got 3 players towards B.
I don't know if I love this setup, but the flash is in. Astralis can't really disconnect from it now. Deep in the corner. Great spray down. A headshot from Stown and a double kill from Yabi. I didn't like the setup, but it worked absolutely perfectly.
Well, they did the smoke towards the apartments. You're kind of taking a bit of a risk that you can just focus your efforts towards quad. You've got a B stack going on, and 2 players find 4 kills. That is excellent from Stown and Yabi. The duo delivering in a very important round. Money will still be good for TYLOO after winning a previous partial buy. But Jamyoung, 5 versus 1. I don't think there's much you can do with it. Will be Stare to confirm the round, and we keep things tight, 5-4.
Downside, though, is you end up running straight into the spray in this round, at least. Say 5-4 scoreline. Round number 10. That's a deep grenade, but it didn't do nearly as much damage as you would have expected. Attacker playing at the edge of the Molotov. It's another wall bang there. He tries again. Device.
Oh, wow.
Back fishing him through the wall, and it's there outside of Banana. Going to be taking down G and Jamyoung. That is a real shutdown.
Mosey up.
He's
trolling towards the boiler room, but the damage is done. Stare with the double kill after Device gets that wall bang.
Did he hit Mercury with another wall bang?
Potentially, I'm not sure.
It might have been 3 wall bangs in this round for almost 2 kills.
Well, Device has been doing that sort of maneuver for about 10 years now. Known for his wall bangs in Banana.
Yeah. There we go. Utility to get rid of him. Why take the fight in an honest way if you can avoid any more casualties?
Still quite a weak setup. Galil for Mercury. Not all the utility you could ask for, and Stown is getting aggressive. Gets himself tucked in.
Okay, so far so good for Jamyoung. He hasn't really landed any kills, but he's dodged all of the grenades. Okay, so send-off package to HooXi, gets dinked through, but Stown is all the way at the bottom of mid. There's going to be one guy dumping out right in front of him. He's actually down below. Stown is going to be traded out no matter what. Yeah, Moja was creeping up in the underpass.
Well, they do spot multiple players towards Banana, so I think TYLOO know they can't just run in towards B. Device, I don't think Mercury spotted him. Oh, but he does miss the shot. That's a massive miss. That could cost them the round. Mercury will take that opportunity to slip up towards middle. Knows there's a gap here, plenty of them. Gets himself in towards Arch. Nice work.
Yeah, that's important. But like you said, Mercury already making his way through. Footsteps being made. Device is finding more kills. He was being hunted down there, but somehow it's turned the other way. He's up in the apartments, and the bomb is down there. He's going to throw in a little bit of a lurk smoke just to try and buy some time and make it difficult for them. Maybe draw some of the attention away. The bomb should be planted now, and Hooksy, he walks straight into the shot. No problem for Jam Young, who's up to 7 now.
Last round. Last opportunity to win this half. TYLOO looking to split it right down the middle at 6-6. They have a 3-on-2 advantage right now. It's down to Yabi and Device to try and make something of this very difficult situation. Has to be a quick kill here. G will go down. Can Device step up as well? Time is of the essence, and not going to happen. TYLOO managed to find 6 rounds on their T side. Sure, some disappointing rounds in there, but ultimately, Astralis Nuke, if Astralis can somehow pull this one off, they're going to be in such a great position. Their Nuke is very good. Device did well with that Tech 9 in the previous round, but wasn't quite enough here. Jam Young watching the extremities, and Mercury to close things out on the bomb side there, and it is a good finish. Some number 5, that got them way back online. It kind of boosted their cash. And ladies and gentlemen, the second half begins. It's going to be an assault on the banana. It's Stared to open things up, but the raid boss, Jam Young, waiting at the corner here. He's got a lot on his plate. He normally does find multiple kills on these pistol rounds, but smoked off. Can he find anything through it? Not quite. It's going to be advantage Astralis as the T4 will go down very quickly.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to reload. He just wanted one more headshot. Now the bomb is going to be planted here. A 4 versus 4. A Device is covering banana. There is nobody that's going to be retaking it from that point. They're all coming in from that CT spawn area. No kit, no utility. This is a very hard retake to try and get through, but they'll set it up with a first kill. Attacker does get Jabby. That's not necessarily a bad start. They do need to be very quick with it here. Time is running out fast. Mercury with a good shot. Hooksy in the corner fighting for it. Pulls out the glove, the burst fire, and it's a triple. Another clutch for the captain of Astralis in 2025. Round number 15. Still got a couple of MAC-10s on Astralis, and they've dropped the bomb somewhere back there, so they're just looking to take banana control, but not necessarily more than that. Jabby will land a kill onto Mercury, but hold on, Attacker, yeah, go back for it. He wants it, and he'll take it. Down is down and out of it, and now the rest of Astralis, we feel a little bit of pressure that they sort of have to go through this one, but there is a player on the other side, just with a deagle.
Oh, Device, do you dare? Not worth it. Oh, Deagle shot starting to connect as well. Spots one, boosted on the boxes here. An opportunity to find some damage. Man advantage for TYLOO, sure, but it's still going to be a very difficult retake. They obviously have no kits, and now no Jam Young. 3 versus 3, Mosier and Attacker alone.
G's actually picked up an AK all the way over from the A hallways. Somewhat unlikely they could do this. There is a Molotov on him as well. He can actually burn out that back corner. Yeah, that's a great idea. Chooses new box instead, but that'll do it. That should secure the kill. It'll spread onto Hooksy. He does stay alive for a minute, but G will take him down. Clock is running very low. They need to go right now. They obviously do not have a kit, so time is of the essence. They get Stare, but I think it's already run down too low. No one is defusing at the moment. And Device, he's going to end up getting dropped. They'll save a couple of AKs maybe if they can run far enough. That bomb might still get them.
No, they'll be good.
Device would have been nice with a couple of kills there at the end. Those 2 AKs could come back to haunt them. He's picked up an AWP on the CT side. He's got 5 kills in total. Mosier's on 5-2. I think G is still kind of just warming up. That's some nades landing. Another one, a double.
Damn, Hooksy.
Mercury is going to get traded out, and that is pretty much it. Yeah, there is, I mean, I think they're going to be saving on the other side. Might get an opportunity. The high explosive ordnance are coming out. They did it on the CT side, where they really managed to shut down some of the banana plays. Now they're doing it in reverse, attacking onto the top of banana and blowing up TYLOO. That's 10 rounds now on the side of Astralis. This is starting to get very interesting.
What a round. Completely bombarding the banana area. HE grenades, Molotovs, all of them connecting. Hooksy, double HE kill. You do not see that too often in a full gun round. Device, crisp headshot on towards G, removes the AWP. And now he finishes things off with a clean sweep, picks up the sniper for himself in terms of damage towards TYLOO. Retake utility being set up here to smoke the land on top of the half wall, Molotov in front of it, and you're flashing over, and you're hoping you can just reclaim the territory. At this point, it means it resets the round. The teams will have to dump their own utility to get that positional control.
I mean, it's worked well for them so far. Got to be careful they don't expend too much utility at the start of it here. They did have a few couple of nades that were missing at the start of it. Still got a minute on the clock. Yabi is walking up G. He holds his teammate's life in his hands. If he misses the shot, then it's an easy kill for Jabi, but it doesn't work out that way. Well played from G. They have no more money in the bank, so TYLOO, they absolutely need to win this round. We'll see the whole Astralis team, 4 of them on the arch position. Look at to see if they get the wraparound, but honestly, TYLOO are really well positioned. They got 4 people here. It almost looks like Astralis are walking into a bit of a trap right now. Moja on the one side, Mercury on the other for Mask. Close range here. Oh, they're just like fish in a barrel. It's an easy spray down.
Wow.
Moja with 4 kills.
Well, there it is. Device has had enough. They're sending him in towards the apartment. Yabi, anti-flash. Gonna go for that opening pick. There it is. That's more like it. The confidence of Device prevails.
He's here so fast that you could just tell Mercury was not expecting it. He's been playing very good. He's been the best player on TYLOO so far in the grand final. Oh, Device, you got to be careful about this one, but there's a player in the pits. They should be able to smoke off the library position. You can see they want to try and run their way through. A little bit of a failed grenade, I believe, but Stown still good with the opening. Attacker, he can't keep the spray on. He needed so many kills to make this one work. And he is going to be denied in this one. The bomb will be planted now, and Jamyoung and G are going to have to make a run for it. 11 rounds on the Danish side.
And just to be clear, that's not one of those rounds where Hooksy says, oh, Device, go and try and pick apartments. Decisive, and then opening things up, and it leads you to a landslide victory in this round. That's what makes him a world-class Orber for so many years.
Great illustration. You are absolutely right. Oh, G is kind of close. And TYLOO, with a couple of saved rifles, they can buy a little bit behind it, but that economy is sketchy on the CT side. They can't really make any mistakes here.
Stare sits an anti-flash. For this flash coming over, it won't affect him when you're boosted up like that. Ooh, doesn't seem to be working out too well for them, though, I'm afraid. The retake, that's how it should look. It's going to be TYLOO keeping their head above the water. They managed to reclaim that territory, find themselves a 5 versus 2. Still quite aggressive, though. They've got the bomb on their side, locking it off with the smoke. That's round over. Just a question as to how much damage they can do. These remaining 2 players, Stare and Stown, hoping for an opportunity, seeing if they can find a couple of picks here.
Great work. They had the one flash. Like you said, you're not going to get flash, but then they had another one, so they just kept on throwing different variations of flashes towards that corner, and one of them absolutely wrecked Astralis. G, easy shots, and follow-up should be, no problem here. Just a single casualty, kind of important as well for TYLOO not to be losing too many players at this stage in the game.
Astralis, not a great one. 2 pistols and 3 Galils. It needs a pocket strat here. You need to be going together. You can see they're sacrificing banana control and getting themselves in towards the apartment. Attacker, though, such a prime position for these sort of rounds. Sits towards that quad side. G beneath to try and take the aggro and stand to open things up. G's in a lot of trouble. 2 opening frags found for Astralis. It's down to Mercury. He needs at least 2 here, Anders. The first is his. He does get the second. Mosier arrives in the nick of time, and they recover the round. One that looked like it was completely over, and now it's down to Device.
Just the 2 like you asked Henry, and he's absolutely picked it up. Device, he'll be good for the first one. He's already damaged. Yeah, he loves something else here. A Galil, I guess you're going to get what's on the ground at this stage. The wraparound is happening. Moja low on health, but the timing is good. He gets the kill, a third one to add to it. Fantastic defense coming out. It looked like Astralis hit the timing. The flashes in the middle were amazing.
1 player remaining on the bomb side, and that was Mercury. What a performance this is. Every bullet expended. He just needed to buy time for Mosier to rotate through. They managed to get the job done.
Get their way through, because actually the smoke that was just thrown down wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to just stand inside of it and flash your way through, but They have no grenades. Instead, they're going to be boosting up on top. They turn for the flashbang. It's only pretty good work turning around, but unfortunately, none of it matters. Jam Young started to get activated. That is the last thing that Astralis need right now. If he starts to play closer to his real level, then I think TYLOO's comeback is going to be pretty much cemented here. He's been, I wouldn't say quiet, but there's a lot more he could do.
Yeah, it's out of respect that we expect more, you know, like the fact that he's been so astonishingly good at this tournament, dominating the entire event itself. The fact he's having a quiet first map here, and they're still so competitive, is still alarming for Astralis, as Mosier continues his good form from the previous round. Jam Young should be in a position to close this one out. It's just Yabby here, bear in mind, he has no Kevlar, but he has got the AK. Easy does it. TYLOO.
Regrouping in the middle. They've got some utility left now on the Astralis side, but honestly, the timing of these counter smokes coming in right now, it's got to be really annoying for Astralis. The question is, are they just going to try and run through that one? Yeah, they will. Into the crossfire we go. Not really the best spray there for Jam Young. It's another double opening. This should be it. Astralis, they had this opportunity once before, but this time they must lock it in. Good utility down in towards the pit. Attacker, he had no chance. Even if he gets another kill, he's going to burn to the Molotov. And this time they get the job done. Map point for Astralis. Okay, they're actually going to run into each other here. Easy enough shots. I wanted to ask you, when the smoke lands on Astralis, when they're in the middle in that previous round, it was all right to maybe land at least the one kill. 12-10 now. And we're going into round number 23. This is where it gets a little bit more serious. Astralis, if they win this one, the grand final changes. Headshot from Stair to begin with. Mosier at the half wall. He wants to do something here, and he's going to be able to get one in return. So 4-4 now. Round is still in play. TYLOO need this desperately.
Oh, they absolutely do. If they win this one, it'll be some open runway to overtime. There won't be much catch for Astralis in general. 4-4 for now. Technically favors the T side. But you can see this active play from TYLOO. They want to reclaim middle. They're going to be challenging with the AWP. G gives control to Attacker. He's got a freebie here. Excellent work. But Device, head in a swivel, comes in from the underpass and keeps the round competitive. 3-on-3, 1 minute remaining. Bomb on the back of their sniper. Device. They have smokes and flashes remaining, but they have to try and get through the AWP of G.
With 50 seconds. Started to walk back towards the A side. G, he could have the entire map in his hands right now. Oh, the smoke goes up in front and they're waiting for it this time. They're not going to go a little bit early. Then it's down to the pit player. He's going to get smoked off on this side too, so just running into more smokes right now is G. Can he get through and actually help out Mercury? Otherwise, the whole round comes down to the 1M4 here in the pit. Yeah, you're right. The grenades are coming in already. His ears ringing. G, he wants to be the teammate to help him out. Hooksy with the spin around here to save Danish Counter-Strike. Takes down Mercury and leaves Mosier alone. Nobody saw this coming. The win rate. They don't lose this map, TYLOO. They have been indestructible, but somehow it's Astralis to show up in the grand final here in Belgrade, $1 million tournament. And somehow they pull it out on this one. An opening map that should have been TYLOO's every single time. Mosier in the crossfire, and Astralis with the early map win.
Amazing performance, what a recovery. Astralis was 0-4 down. They were looking weak, they were looking Let's get into it then, shall we? We've got smokes and flashes available, and Hooksy once again with the HE. Anders, how many kills are you going to get with the utility today? A flying start, and the Danes make their way towards main. It's going to be the double kill. Gee, that's more like him.
He was so ready, especially for the second player. That is a hard one there. I thought he was going to get flashed out of the position. Jam Young ready and waiting, and ice cold. He just clips them, sends them into an early grave. Jabby the last to go down, and TYLOO come out of that break between map number 1 and 2 out of from the third map, so from the first map. So already a decent position here. Very fast towards the forward position is Jam Young, hiding in the smoke, trying to get flashed through, but he's stuck inside. They heard it now. They know. And that unfortunately doesn't work out.
considering the 5 players survived the previous round, they can take an educated guess. There'll be no AWP towards outside. That's why they're trying to focus their efforts here. But the round is going back and forth. It's going to be Mosier trying to spray them down as they cross towards Secret, but Yabi is there. Sneaks out of the squeaky door, and we got a 3 versus 1.
And they know that Mercury's out here somewhere. He already had a kill from this yard position, so they don't have to guess too much. Astralis very nearly making a fatal error in trying to cross the yard before the smokes went down. That's what actually sort of started the whole thing here, because they had the opening kill. That's already pretty good. I don't think there is a chance in hell that Mercury could get back to this one. And honestly, with an AK, if they have money on the rest of them, it might just be a better idea to try and walk away with this one, even though it's a little bit painful.
No way to win it. As we see Astralis post their first round, ladies and gentlemen, the outside play, taking down the initial CT aggression, then trading out kills, and Yabi to conclude things with a kill from Squeaky Door.
Attempt coming out.
Yeah, because they realize they're losing territory outside. They don't have information here. So reclaiming the lobby, huge benefit. And there's G, like I said, he'll be mobile. And this time down towards Secret, nails the first kill and stops Astralis in their tracks.
Yeah, they changed their minds based on that. They go back here instead. Device with a crazy shot onto Mosier. That is a fight that he should have been losing. 3v3, and now they call a bit of a freeze. They're really far away from each other. Stavn hoping for one of these mistakes, and like I said, TYLOO don't make a lot of these anymore. In the past, this would have been the right move for Astralis to call a freeze and wait. I don't know if it's going to happen at this stage. 50 seconds on the clock, and you could see not that much movement. G, he's rotating back around below, but the rest of them are frozen in place. Jam Young, one more step to the right, and he get a free kill here on Stavn. It's so close, but he hasn't hurt him yet. He's on top, and this position could be devastating to the defense. We'll see how far he gets into it. Now, sub 30 seconds down, moving into position from the high ground. It's a really sloppy spray, but it gets the job done anyway. I suppose that's all that counts. Jam Young looking to creep on up, and Stavn not ready for it. Caught with his pants down. Another kill for Jam Young. And they take the round back here. 10 seconds on the clock, and I don't think Yabi could do anything. The bomb, he's trying to recover it. Where even is it? Finally trying to pick it up. Jam Young with 3 kills. And a big mistake for Astralis.
Raining down hell from above. There's the Molotov connecting very nicely. Does a ton of damage towards Attacker. They're feeling the burn, feeling the pressure. Who will strike first blood here? It's going to be Yabi, caught off guard. Mosier and G chiming in here. Is looking way too comfortable once again for TYLOO. Absolutely destroying them on the upper bomb side. The Molotovs mean nothing now as they're getting absolutely walloped out there. It's going to be just Device remaining. They've done nothing in this round. The Molotov will keep him alive for a little bit, but he's down to 18 points of health. Round over, 6-1.
Device going to be hunted. You're absolutely right. Jam Young to find the kill at the end. To lose it almost feels like a bit of an insult.
Well, let's see if they can recover it, Anders. They do have the full buy here, finally. And Device will be looking for that opening pick. Stavn actually beats him to the punch, but Jam Young has been such a nuisance for them. It looks like he's ready to take frag after frag, but a rare man advantage here. We haven't seen this in some time. Device extends the lead. It's a 4 versus 2. G, though, the final boss, waiting towards outside, and Device is looking for him, spots him, drops him towards main, and there's just one player remaining. Device can get the quick scope here. It's what's required of him. And instead, he goes to pick up another AWP, and he'll be punished for it. So now, we know the money's precarious. They need to try and recover that AWP if possible. Hooksy scrambling to get it, finds it, and we have a decent round there. Finally, Astralis converting an advantage.
There's really nobody here to stop them at the moment, but there is a garage player in case they try and walk through. Pretty nice position here for Mercury. If anyone was going to take the stroll on Stair, yeah, he wants to. This is very hard for Stair to clear. He's going to, with his back turned, you could tell he has to look at that mini position because there could have been a CT playing at the corner of the smoke. G, wheeled in. You already said it, but it's very hard to guess where he is going to be. So
yeah, every single round he's in a different spot. Attacker, rock solid in towards upper. This has been a complete non-starter for Astralis. And it's going to go 8-2. Hooksy does find a gap, and Device does find Mercury as well. Round somewhat on. Hooksy, I don't think there's a way he can get Jam Young from this angle. It's too much of a tall order.
I agree. Really weird position to try and clear. I don't know. Yeah, he can't see the gun barrel either. And Device is so low on health then. Wait a minute, he gets the wallbang shot onto G? He must have seen him, surely. That must have been through the railing once again.
This was a 5-on-2.
Yeah, but I still think this position is the one that collapses the attack. Hooksy trying to creep on in. You could see, I don't think he's even looked up here yet. 30 seconds. If he goes to ramp, it's different, but Moja, look at it jiggling his way up. He actually hits the headshot, but Moja mows him down.
A valiant attempt, it has to be said. Hooksy and Device dig deeper than ever. Eventually, Hooksy does find Jamyoung up high, but they don't consider the vent flank. Mozia, and we are back into the action here. Again, 2 rounds remaining. Astralis need both of them. 2 rounds will not do on the T side of Nuke. Mozia down towards those vents again. Mercury getting positional control, and they're just feeding the beast. G getting stronger and stronger. 13-3 right now.
They did this last time. They like to push as the smokes are landing instead of waiting for them. And I'm sure it's intentional, but it gives an opportunity for G to find some kills. He is 14-3, double in this round. Hooksy and Stown. I mean, they did a great job in the previous round, 2-on-5, to try and bring it back. It's so unlikely they can get anywhere closer. Look at the reposition again. Every time it's a new one for G. Another angle found, up to 15.
Yeah, you're dead on. Trying to walk across before the smokes bloom. Hasn't really been working out for them. G is just everywhere, every angle, every shot connecting. You can't predict what he's doing.
The best weapons to try and get the job done. This time they have the smokes up before they cross. That's important.
Tantalizingly close there for Mr. G. Mozia, again, a different variation of this defense. Playing in the tight corner, and he gets himself a double. Mercury there to pick up the pieces once again. They've been absolutely rock solid. It's going to be 10-2 unless Device can do the unthinkable. He has got the bomb in his back, but no real space. He'll get the bomb down, sure, but how does he get himself into a winning position? Takes massive grenade damage, and Jamyoung continues to dominate the server with his M4. TYLOO already 10 rounds before the second half begins. It goes without saying. They need to wake up, they need this pistol, and it all starts with Mozia, who's been an absolute beast as well. Yabi opens things up, nice shot towards G, takes down the Danger Man. He's 16-4. Jamyoung still alive and well, though.
All of them hanging around in the lobby right now. Just waiting to see if there's another move from Astralis. That's not really the case. The entire CT side on standstill. They don't really have any utility anywhere on the map, to be honest. No kit in play. TYLOO doesn't look like they're going to get what they want out of this. There's no peeks coming in. Stare. Okay, he's committed to the fight. Don't love it. He will make it out of there, though. Device on the crossfire, able to find a kill and just backtracking. This is just good Counter-Strike. It's how you want to play. Device eventually gets hunted down. But you could see he really tried to slip away from that kind of a fight. Moja, wait a minute. If Hooksy keeps going, he might have been hurt. I think Moja hurts the footsteps, but at the Glock at range here, still not the best fight that he could have had, and we're down to 40 seconds. Back in the lobby.
Oh, Yabi, no.
That's the bomb on the ground now.
Boys.
Oh, he would have been, at least, if he'd had the kill. Moja gets the one on the Stown, and now Hooksy instead are feeling the pressure. The hunt is on. Another headshot. Moja back in mini, and somehow they get the bomb plant. Henry, how did it happen?
They bottled it. Missing an easy shot. Stare. He's got 1 kill to his name. Now make it 2. If he can recover this situation, all will be forgiven. Attacker cowering on the bomb side floor. He's got 10 HP, and Stare pulls it off. The lifeline is found.
Astralis are very, very good on.
So they got 4 kills on the bomb down, Anders. So they're going to have a lot of heavy artillery, and it all starts with Stan over-aggressive towards outside. He's flashed in, but it does nothing. And this is a huge advantage now. Trying to cross over with no smokes. Will they be punished for it? Not really. Stare, unable to find any damage on the cross whatsoever. Hooksy in a lot of trouble. He'll have rotations from Yabi.
They actually have a Molotov for this downstairs position. I don't know if they're quite there yet. They've already thrown it out early on, unfortunately. Stare up at the high ground. It's a peek straight into the Galil, unfortunately, up on Unbreakable. Good kills, Device and Yabi. The follow-up is decent. At least it's a 1v1, and Mercury is insanely low on health. 2 left. And Device comes charging in from the right. He wants to catch him before he even gets a chance to escape. Straight to the dome. Yeah,
but the thing is, Anders, it comes down to the 1 versus 1, and the bomb's planted again. They will continue.
Without making any kind of cash behind it. the 10-4 scoreline is really scary for them. Look at the device. Hold on. Hold the phone, Henry. He's walking out. He's actually managed to... Oh, no! Jamyung so ready. There was a window of opportunity.
Well, that's another rifle given over. They now have 5 of them.
Oh, no.
Much better setup than Astralis 5 on 4. 2 players, the Danish squad with MP9s. It's going to take a miracle to keep them in this one now. Lose this round, Anders, it is over. They'll be 11-4 down with bottom of the barrel loss bonus, aka $1,400. Jamyung looking razor sharp here in the grand final.
The timing was close, though. You got to give it to him.
Oh, yeah. It was
fingers
a nice
all the way
idea.
in the cookie jar, but...
Okay, is there anything left to be said? The good thing Astralis have going for them is there's no time. 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah, it might come down to that, but with openings like these, it might not make a difference whatsoever. Jamyung finding another headshot, but okay, Hooksy, he's still alive. The grenade didn't even kill him at all. Hooksy, that's a large output. He got a lot of kills from the huts, but still, they ran out of players, and you already mentioned it. They have no money on that CT side.
MP9s, pistols, and 1 FAMAS. Open runway here for TYLOO. Mercury has got down towards lower very quickly indeed, but Stan will find him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Didn't expect for anyone to be at the corner, so wanted to obviously Molotov the deeper position. The booster's in, and the ramp position. Like I said, always 1.5 rounds where it's kind of worth doing it. Don't think this one will be it. Jamyung makes a bit of noise dropping down, so they definitely know now. They know their footsteps as well. Petty telegraph round here for TYLOO. His attacker will find a kill on device. Okay, here we go. Easy shot. Mosier, the only one trying to get through. Star will drop. They just keep getting the kills frags like so quickly here. Astralis can't really stay alive for long. Basically a free kill for Jamyung. As Hooksy wanted to get closer. Still a 2v2, but advantage should be with TYLOO. Jamyung just keeps it going, relentlessly hunting them. 19-7 is his scoreline right here. And Jabby hanging around in the vents, not a good position. The Molotov is going to keep him back, and as soon as the bomb is planted, he'll be in trouble.
Not really sure what he can do with this, Anders. Quite frankly, he'll be spotted momentarily. Jamyung presumably will strike him down. I say that, all of a sudden it looks possible, but map point found for TYLOO. Dominated him here on Nuke. That was the force buy as well.
If the fire on TYLOO keeps going like this, I really don't know what Astralis are going to be doing. It is so suffocating here for the Astralis side. We've got AKs out, single Galil onto attacker. In the smoke, they are trading places. All right, it's chaos. Team damage as well. Mercury, he knows that someone is in there. It's going to be a headshot onto device who just couldn't quite escape. That's a weird start to the round.
It's not ideal, give you that. 8 opportunities to get this one over the line, and it all starts with a device kill towards outside. The 5-7 looking good for Hooksy, though. We'll find Mosier, gets the instant dink. Something to work with now. Hooksy on 19 points of health will give the AK over to Stare. 4 and 14 for himself. A map he'll want to forget, but Stown looking to keep them alive here. The bomb goes down, another dink towards attacker as well. Can they hold on? It looks like they probably can. 2 versus 2.
Stare, he knows there's someone coming back out of secret. I think he's got a good read on it at the moment. Hooksy, low on health already. We're talking about 40 seconds. And the bomb being ran all the way over. Oh, it's close, Hooksy. He almost had him going in. But now they're going to be dropping back down below. Stare's already made the run for it. Hooksy started to see if he could join. Yeah, he's down the vent now, Stare. Finally. Bomb being tested once, but he didn't commit to it. Jamyung very nearly shot in the back. 15 seconds on the clock. One last chance here for Astralis to keep their dreams alive on Nuke. We're talking 10 seconds as they get in through, but a good trade. Stare is there. And now it's a 1v1. Clock has run out. Oh, he tries to plant it here. He's actually going to commit to it. There might just be enough time for the bomb plant. Mercury, can he get this one back as the temperature is rising? He does get it. The Nuke goes to TYLOO. A map that really Astralis don't ever lose.
Patrols the B apartments here, slow and steady so far. They've got control of the underpass and making their way towards top and middle. Smoke down towards connector. Like I said, B split looking very likely here. And in we go. Mosey had to take first contact.
Oh, straight into it. Jabby with the first headshot, but it's too much. They overwhelm him. And now they keep on running. They're not going to slow it down. It's down here. He's got 7 bullets. He hasn't had a chance to reload yet. Misses another couple. He's almost out. A good headshot. That might have been better than you expected there. At least he does something to hold on to the site. And it's Jam Young. A minute on the clock as he sneaks closer with the Glock in towards the market position. Hooksy is well aware, good damage, but a crouch on down. He takes the fight and takes the head off of Jam Young.
Second round, even with no plan, it's going to be the A execution, and this is old school. Smoke's over, and we're going in quick.
It could actually work. I think they've caught them. Jabby, he's alone right now. They're not quite going to check it, but here comes the swing. A lot of headshots coming in from Jabby. And stare through the smoke, he's able to find just an enormous amount of kills. 3 so far. The timing was actually pretty sick. I don't think Astralis were ready for this. If they had just cleared out Jabby right away, there is an opportunity that they could have done a lot more here. Unfortunately, G and Jam Young just a little bit too low on health, and it's going to be Stown to get the last 2. So good recovery, Astralis. I like this.
It's nice and active, isn't it? It's what you want to see in the first gun round. You've got a ton of information here, but Mosier is 1 step ahead of it. He is ready and waiting. Is he ever? Double kill as he detects the Prezi. He must be aware of that tendency. They must have done it before because he was locked in and ready for a double kill there.
There's a dream lineup. He just keeps it going. Why not? You already got the first 2 headshots. Now a third to add to the mix. Hooksy and Stown here. Obviously cannot win the round, but they could try and do a little bit more damage, I suppose. G not getting caught in that moment. And Hooksy just wants a better weapon. That will be denied as well.
Wow.
The round. They are going to be able to purchase up. Device trying to block that smoke as much as he can. That's actually looked like it was a pretty decent job. It will backfire on him.
Yeah, the smoke bloomed into his screen just at the wrong time. Definitely a cool idea. We see Zywoo do that all the time. But it's the opening frag that's Yorp removed. It will be recovered though by Hooksy. See what he can do with it. Get them set up in window room. It's a 5-on-4 early. Hooksy can't peek window just yet. Gonna rotate over towards B. Yabby, given the tough responsibility of the A bomb side, they're defensive with Stare. Need to try and claim some territory here. Need a frag back in their favor. Can't just sit back and allow an execution to come through.
There's so much time in the round still. A lot of time for Astralis to get nervous here. Yabby's going to be up there. They do have 3 Molotovs, and I don't know, you can throw them so they can spread up on the box as well, but Yabby's holding. We'll see if Stare's going to receive one. We've got Stown over by the jungle position. Good dink with a headshot. Stare comes out. It's so much damage, but he still can't find the kill up in the apps, unfortunately. And Yabby down here. Smoke not quite thrown for him at all. Yabby's going to get the first one, and Attacker was already low. What a great defense. That elevated position for Yabby has worked out brilliantly, but now Jam Young, he wants a bit of revenge. Down to 26 seconds. He's already found the first 2, and a grenade smack on top puts the Dane a little bit of an ease and a spray down on top of it. That is picture perfect for Jam Young.
Another very important round. There's no device sniper. Just a note, no helmet on the CT side. Thankfully, no MAC-10s in the mix. Gonna be Mercury. As you mentioned, 0-6 right now, looking for his first. Can he open things up here? Spots one towards the connector, needs to be careful. Stown will strike first blood. Good damage from Mercury. Unable to convert, we go 5-on-3.
What a frustrating situation. He did so much. That's very nearly a double kill for him. He's gonna know that they're low. Is it enough? Attacker finds one of them way out in the open. I don't know what's happening there for Astralis. Don't like seeing that. Attacker, I think he thought that was the only one that was rotating towards that shadow position, so he's just not even going to want to clear it. Hard round to read for his point of view, no question. Moja and G, I don't know. The bomb, they have it, 45 seconds, and they are walking back towards the B bomb side. Suppose you find a good headshot here, there's a chance for a plant. They've got some money in the bank, so in theory, maybe they could, but it looks like they're just going to save. They don't even want to give it a shot at all.
Mosier and G with 25 seconds. You're absolutely right. Nothing they can do with this one.
Not a very fast start either for TYLOO. classic grenades to the middle, but they are grouping up out in the hallways here towards the B-bomb side, so it could just be an attempt to test, see if Hooksy and his friend are going to be ready for anything. The early grenade down to maybe slow them. Moshe with a drop. How does he get the kill on Stown at all? I don't know. Hooksy, the last line of defense, and it won't be for long either. Device has just now got here, trying to catch them in mid-air. Almost out of bullets on that M4A1. Gonna have to find a reload or maybe another rifle somewhere on the ground. The Astralis defense, it's only barely holding, but you know what, Henry? They do have the bomb down here with them.
Yeah, Device, great work there. Fancy footwork behind that bench. Manages to get a double kill. He's down to 9 points of health. Round far from over, though. 2 versus 2 with a minute on the clock. Utility somewhat low, though. TYLOO only have a single flashbang as G on the AWP as they reset the scenario now. Ven is not shot out. Mercury hoping that the CTs get inquisitive towards short, but as you mentioned, the bomb's down under their remits. No reason to push. They're going to send G in first with the AWP, maybe boost him up.
I think that's what they want. Oh, not even. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Not going to be boosting it up at all, just clearing the corners nice and slow. There's another headshot from Device. It didn't exactly look clean, but I think the first bullet connected. And Mercury undiscovered for now. It's a winnable round. He's already low on health here, Device. He hasn't seen the shadow just yet. He doesn't know. Mercury's right in front, and with 20 seconds, it might be almost there. Good kill.
Stare, patrolling towards that window position, trying to find some spam damage at the start.
Just to remember, it was, again, they got 9 rounds last time. So I would agree with you. The fact that Astralis are up to 5 here, that's got to be a good indication of where the game is going at the moment. They've managed to cool them down a little bit. Jamyong with 9 kills, but on the other side, both Stare and Stown, I think, importantly, playing a really good game at the moment. Would love to see Stown getting activated in this grand final. There's a reason why they picked him up for the team. He's supposed to be one of the really great prospects in Denmark. Oh my lord, that is a shot that rings straight across the A-bomb site and blows up Device. Have you ever seen anything like it? Mercury will take down Hooksy. The battle just continues now, 3 versus 3, and a quick bomb plant to follow. Attacker trying to make sure no one can stop that. It's a dink, and he's now locked in the corner a bit. They hunt down G, but Attacker with 1 more, and Mercury is still out here hunting for them. Stown, can he save the round for his team? He doesn't have a kit nor a smoke, so this is a hard 1v1.
Let's see what he can make of it, Anders. Attacker will tuck himself in towards the A ramp. It's a lovely open plant. Goes for the quick face, and Stown is quick with the shot. Easy defuse, easy clutch, as Astralis find their 6 on the board.
Winning the round, they are reduced to MP9.
Exactly. Money's on a knife's edge for both teams here. Another full investment with the Galils with the bomb plant going down, but Device has his trusty AWP. Great opener. Alleviates a lot of pressure now.
Will they forget about Jabby? Now that the AWP has run away, do you even check that corner at all, is the question. G is around the corner. Okay, he will check, but not with the full commitment either. Stare gets 1, but it's immediately traded out, and Mercury in a very tough fight that I really don't know how he comes out alive of. He'd already been tagged up. They lose Hooksy in the meantime. It's turned around suddenly. The roles have been reversed now. Astralis a man down, and they know Yabi's position all along, but he does have the bomb there with him. He's got a Molotov of his own. Playing in front of the smoke, that's actually kind of a sick idea, but they're going to peek him at the same time. 1 more bullet might have done the trick, but Mercury will bring another one on the side of TYLOO, happening over at the B side of the map. He really wants this. I mean, TYLOO are setting up for it. Smoking middle, looking to see if they can wrap around through that catwalk position. They're getting what they wanted, Astralis, but are they ready for it?
Nice Molotov in towards the ladder room. The 4 spy is going to have to do some remarkable work here. The flashbang's pretty good, though. Jamyong down to 29 points of health. Still a 5-on-5 for now, but Hooksy changes that quickly. Back and forth we go. Players boosted on the B side. It's Device to actually give them the man advantage.
Yeah, already very, very good. The stack has been working. 3 men at the start of the round to set it up, and they still have the bomb at least this time, TYLOO. It wasn't committed all the way in, but what an awkward scenario. They have to go back with 30 seconds. Is that even doable? You can't really be walking here, I feel like. If you're going to go for it, at some point soon, you need to start running or you're not going to make that A-bomb site. Jabby is already in position here in the middle. Jamyong looking to find something. 20 seconds now. They're getting close to that connector. I'm surprised that they are still this slow looking for anything at all. We're talking 12 seconds. Getting on to 8, I think it's impossible at this stage.
Here we go.
Device and Stown to drop the bomb in the middle, and Mercury, he cannot salvage this round. It is no longer possible. What a miracle for Astralis.
Love that. The 5-7.
Bomb going to be thrown over.
Sub 1 minute.
Are they going to fake B and then just try to see if they can get onto the A bomb site? They're already making so much noise. I feel like this is so risky. Flash to push Jabby back. They're coming through the underpass. So not really a fake. They just want to see if they can crunch through the connector position. This feels so telegraphed. Look at who they're already rotating. If there's nobody at the B bomb site, Henry, Astralis know what is coming at the moment.
Yeah, it does feel like a foregone conclusion, doesn't it? It will take individual prowess and skill, which TYLOO have got in buckets and spades. The execution comes through, the smokes are down. Astralis got everyone they need on this side of the map. It's just a matter of converting their shots, but it's Attacker dominating with the AK-47, the only weapon they had, and they've got themselves a 2 versus 2. This is winnable, Anders.
Somehow better than I was expecting. Yabby, he couldn't quite do more than that. The Molotov is down,
no.
but it does spread just at the end. Jamyang, he gave his life for that bomb plant and puts it in the hand of Attacker. He started the round. He got them into this one with a double opening coming out of Palace. And now the question is, can he finish it off? They're both coming through CT spawn, and now he hears the footsteps. It's confirmed. He knows it. A flash to try and dislodge him. It doesn't do anything at all. He's good on the first spray down. One more headshot is all he needs, and he will deliver on the big stage. A round that they needed. A chance still for TYLOO to bring this one back.
Second half is underway. It's still wide open. We're currently 1-1 in maps, and it will be Astralis sending all 5 players towards the A bomb site. Look at the setup for the CTs. They have literally 0 players on that side of the map. Smokes are coming through. Molotov to CT spawn, I assume. Flashes to come over, and in we go. It's going to be Attacker with first contact. Confirms they're taking the A side. They scramble back in now. They do have a smoke and a kit for Attacker. They were ready for this sort of execution.
Well, I love that you point that out, Henry. These are my favorite rounds. You just never know what's going to happen, especially if Jamyang is going to hit a shot like that. Hold the phone. Yeah, the bomb is planted. But that smoke kit combination, like you pointed out, it can be the ace up the sleeve. It might just be enough to steal the round back. We'll see once they throw it down.
So much pressure now. The smoke down on the bomb, and kills coming in left, right, and center. What are you supposed to do? He's going to be traded out surely. Jabby, it's messy. It's not clean at all, and the round is over. The bomb is defused, and he didn't get knifed at least. He did not get knifed. Good lord, that's a bit of a mess for Astralis. The fact they're pretty potent in terms of the overall setup. You got Yabby with the AK-47, Stown with that Galil device. If you can find those tags as mentioned, they can make this one work. They don't know it's going to be a 7-7, if not 8-7 game. Attacker, realizing they've got a lack of information. Mercury beats him to the punch, gets the opening kill.
He's been having a really great 3 maps, Mercury. Keeps on showing up right when they need him. 40 seconds. They're trying to do for the swing. The flash is a second late. Oh, such
so clean.
Beautiful work. It really is. Hoaxy finally gets one, but you need another one right then and there. And he's going to deliver. Had 2 bullets left. It's Device to get the kill. There's still a chance, I suppose, with the scouts, but they're coming in from the jungle. Jamyang is so close by, and you have to hit the headshot here, otherwise you're going to die. He knows it as well. Jamyang hunted it.
Yeah, I'm going to see Deagles, no Kevlar. Device has got Kevlar, to be fair. Stown with the first chance of a kill. Does actually, I think, get a ding through the wall there. Takes G down to 31.
I feel like this is an interesting kind of an investment for the Astralis side. I mean, if it works out, obviously we're going to be very excited for them. There we go. Hoaxy will pick up the 1. They lose Stown at the very same time, unfortunately. So not necessarily able to build up on it immediately. TYLOO must get the message here. They kind of know. Stay far back. Don't give up another kill right here. Would be nice if they could play just a little bit closer together. I feel like they are stretched out on the map at the moment, TYLOO. Which I suppose if you're in a safe position, doesn't have to be that bad.
They're just making Astralis commit to the next move. They don't need to hunt for information here. They know there won't be much utility. They won't be locked out. They do need to be careful from the Deagles, though. They are starting to do some work, but Mosier, okay, that's not bad. Lovely. Chris shots, what this team is known for. TYLOO, we're going to close this one down, but all of a sudden it goes to the 2 versus 2. Yabby spots one player towards CD spawn as well, and we have Jam Young coming in from short, so it is going to be the A finish. Hooksy launches himself in towards the A side, 25 seconds. Can he get the bomb down cleanly?
Not going to get peeked from this position, so to answer your question, they absolutely can. Smoke kit on Jam Young, but hopefully it doesn't come down to that here for TYLOO. This is an absolute must-win round at the moment. Another tag from the scout, and now it's panic stations. You could see reality started to set in here for TYLOO. They know the pressure is on, smoke going up. Not all the way there, but a good spray down. That's very smart for Jam Young. Immediately there to take the fight. Jabby gets the one. Can't really reload. 5 bullets, and Jam Young will hunt it down. Very, very close. But he's going to get the defuse. Looked like he was never stressed at all. They're trying to apply a lot of pressure to this position at the beginning, and the rotation is definitely there. You can see 3 people almost immediately at the B bomb side. A 4th one about to run in, so got to be careful here, TYLOO. You don't over-rotate too much. They've given up the jungle position. Molotov is going to burn Mercury a bit. I'm sure that Jabby will have been able to hear that stare. Could be almost a free kill, but instead he actually just takes a lot of damage for his efforts. Under a minute now. Bomb is all the way back in T-spawn, so
rotating back in from B. They didn't realize they'd get all this control on the A bomb site. Now trying to capitalize upon it, but there are 3 CTs here. Stare is 1 bullet away from death, and it feels like it's coming in any second. Can they mow him down? Will he be able to get a cheeky one before he's dropped? The grenade will find him, no problem. And there we have it. The first frag is picked up by TYLOO. Stown answers back. Lovely shot with the AK from the ramp, but they've taken so much damage en route. Device and Stown are the walking wounded as they go down to 30 seconds here. How do they make their way towards the A sites?
They know he's coming. Hooksy heard it, so they know Jam Young is somewhere here. Oh, there's the headshot. I don't know if it helps them. If they can run back, they can get there. Hooksy heard Jam Young running the whole way. That is so smart. He heard the footsteps all the way in the hallway. He gets the shot at range. That is a crazy round for Astralis to pick up. It's just become, once again, a new conversation. Jam Young in the middle. A lot of opportunities. He'll get the job done. I feel like he hit all the shots, just none of them were headshots, but still pretty impressive work.
Well then, not sure the CT's going to bring much more to the table. A single kill for Jam Young. Bomb making its way through. Looks like there'll be no more problems here. Good Molotov flushes them out of position. Attacker does well.
Do they know there's someone play at the ramp? It doesn't seem like it. Device has got his back turned, so it could be a bit of a nasty surprise. Or he wants it with the USP. Can he pick up a rifle before Device is at the corner? I don't think they realized Mercury, unfortunately. If the timing was slightly different there, he could maybe get a rifle and try and take the fight. Jam Young going into the crossfire. He's so fast, but shot in the back. He had no idea. I think the lack of information ultimately what ended TYLOO in this round, but that is
pretty low as well. Smoke's going in towards the A site. Trying to hold players on that side of the map. Do they want to commit behind them? What's the response from TYLOO here? Do they try and push into the A ramp? Might not get the opportunity to, as Stare will take down Mercury in the window position. Another 5 versus 4 advantage here. Mosey up trying to pick up the pieces, finds the timing, threads the needle and takes down Hooksy.
It's a great crouch spray. He just doesn't really stop moving at all. Geez, struggling to find that kill. Stare with a headshot instead. And now the pressure is on. One more time for Attacker. See if he can do it. Yabby is just blowing it about the middle, and Attacker, he's revealed his position. They know exactly where he is. Stown to land that headshot. He was the one that set up all the grenades to kind of cause all the confusion in the middle. And they're hard to stop at the moment. Finally, the answer is there. Who can stop the mechanical tyranny that's happening on TYLOO's side while Yabby and Stown have taken up the mantle. They're ready to fight. And up the ramp we go. It's Mercury to go down. G, no chance at all. There's a second player in the smoke, which maybe could be good for a kill. Attacker gets that one. That's very well played. It really is. I just don't think it's enough, unfortunately.
No, especially with that Molotov going down as well. If they were going to pounce, that was the time to do it. But 30 seconds remaining, and the bomb just going down now. So Mosey up. Gets one. It would be an absolute disaster if Astralis gave up a round like this. There's certainly a chance that grenade secures their prospects, and they're playing it perfectly. The fact that they're giving him anything to shoot at here, it's unlikely he has the kid Anders. So it looks like we got map point for Astralis, 12-8. Should be no problem. Stare really has woken up. He had a bit of a stinker on Nuke. He went 1 in 12 in that Nuke. Hooksy lining up the util. He's got the flashes. the smokes, and I think they're just going to go all in. There's one player here, essentially, and that's going to be a hell of a player, to be fair, is Jam Young.
Yeah, the one player that you would want that is kind of a defense. He needs to back up, though. They need to get here right now. He can't do this on his own. From behind the bench, good on the first spray down, but again, the rest of Astralis are gunning for him. They're starting to get a little bit closer now. The reinforcements have arrived. Jam Young with a straight headshot, and it might be enough to hold them back. He's already done so much work. Device, he finds one. He has no idea that Mercury is there. The spray straight through the back wall. And Stown, he's already low. No chance here. G finally up to 6 kills.
We're in a lot of trouble. What's the objective at this stage? They're going to go recover the bomb in T-spawn. They've got 2 players underneath the window in connector position.
Gotta be careful, Moja. It's a very easy position to get Molotov out of here. And it can be hard to escape, especially if they're holding on the other side. So we'll see if he could do it. Molotov not going to hit him this time, obviously, just for the shorter position. Under a minute. It's once again Stown lurking alone up in the Palace position. Stare. He goes straight down. You're right. G activated once again, but Hoaxy trying to bring it back. G is still alive, but can he hold it? Jam Young trying to get there in time. He shuts down Device, and G landing a 3rd kill.
He's back, baby. Dangerous, as I mentioned. Just the pistols. We've got Tech-9s and Deagles. 5-man push into the A side. Have Astralis got what it takes to get it over the line with no rifles whatsoever? They're sending in the smokes and the flashes. It can be done, and we'll see if G can hold them off.
Yeah, they're not going to delay now, Henry. This is the kind of speed that they need, but so far, they don't have the opening kill. Attacker, he's converted, he's taken down, but G will stand his ground. He doesn't want to give it up. He wants a chance to fight this one into overtime. TYLOO not looking to be defeated quite so easily. They're hiding behind the smoke here, and the Astralis, they're kind of getting blown up. They need a quick bomb plant, but it's not easy.
It's really not. It's looking uncomfortable. G is finding his form. He gets taken down. A window of opportunity opens up as Stown takes down the AWPer and Spawn. Jam Young still alive, the master of TYLOO. Bomb planted now, 3 versus 3, but so much utility to deal with from the CTs here.
Oh, I love this. They need to get away. They're hunting for Moja. He's feeling the stress now. He does make it back around the corner, and they're hunting. Oh, this is it. Hoaxy shot in the back. Great play for Moja to keep them occupied as he was falling back. It will be overtime on the 3rd map of the grand final.
Not enough firepower to close out the round. Attacker did well while blind. And that kill from Hoaxy, he thought there was a chance, especially after Stown found that as a 3 versus 3, but picked apart. Mosier stays alive and sets up the boys for the retake. Huge retake and a huge reset of the grand final now. We go into overtime. Yeah,
looks like
true.
They want to do it again.
Can they get back to their winning ways? That is the question. No one towards the A side of the map, so it is going to be that B finish by the looks of things here. G likes to be dynamic, likes to move around. This time he's in the B bomb site, allowing Jam Young to be towards middle. He's done very well to get 1. G gets his kill. Like we said, 1 around at this stage will be absolutely fine. He stays alive. He's down to 20 points of health. B's not going to work out for them, though. They change stance to make their way back towards the A side, but look how deep they've got. Mosier has pushed all the way through the Palace. An attacker can sense something on the other side of the murder hole. It's going to be Yabby there. Does he give himself up? They start to come through connected with the bomb. It's Stare and Device.
I wonder if Astralis sensed that this might be a deep Palace position, just because of how much runway they have here. The fact that they're not getting peeked at all, it might just feel suspicious. They don't know if it could also be someone aggressive on ramp, but how strange that there are no CTs holding this site. We'll see if they actually sort of solve the mystery before it's too late. 30 seconds. Great timing on that one, and Mercury is so smart. Look at him just retreating. He knows exactly how to play this one. 24 seconds, getting close back from the Palace now. Moja, he just has to stay alive up there. Doesn't even need to kill, really. Good headshot.
Bomb down.
There we go. Fantastic play. Gabby.
Oh, be careful, boys.
Yes, don't do it. He can't really get up there and get the bomb. Yabby with no chance. He'd love another fight, but that is not going to happen. TYLOO, solid work.
Oh, you're absolutely right there. Foregone conclusion, they just didn't have enough time to even get the bomb down there. So 1-0, first to 16 here. We go 15-15, we do it all over again, baby. Nice work from Hoaxy.
Yeah, just a bit of unfortunate timing. G, he gets one. Can he get away? He can.
Do better than that.
Absolutely better than that.
Okay, G is back. He was, what, 5 and 15?
Something like that.
And he's 14-17 now.
Yeah, he's overtaken even Mosier at this point, trying to get close to Mercury. Bit of a meteoric rise for him.
Young's so good, bro.
This is what happened last time on Mirage. They ran into Jam Young and they couldn't kill him. It wasn't possible. And now that G is getting activated, it could be a very bad omen for Astralis. Jam Young, the timing is really weird, but it looks like it doesn't even matter at all. G and Jam Young, that duo might be too much for the Danes to survive.
Device AWP.
It's so obvious that they have something that they are looking for at the B bomb site. Some weakness or something they want to do. They're very fast in the middle. Look at this. Top of mid smoke that they jump right through. They're in connector already. This is actually kind of scary. Just Jabity open up, taking down Mosier. It's there, shooting him in the back. I can't believe Mercury is even alive.
Here we go.
The sheer brutality of this round catches TYLOO off guard. They did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone did. What a turnaround. We said Hooksy had to open up that strap book, and he finds an absolute diamond side. Nothing Jam Young can do. He is a god of Counter-Strike. But I don't see any entry points here, unfortunately. Down he goes. Good job. They'll take it.
He doesn't know it yet, but it is all down to him. The time's kind of running out now. They got to do it before the window closes. It's possible that if Astralis find out what's happening in the middle, that there's nobody there. They will rotate a bit closer. Flash has set it up. Device, it doesn't look that comfortable. They're still not rotating over. This is the calm before the storm.
It really is.
This is an out-of-spawn call for Astralis. They are so sure it's going to be an A attack, and they are dead wrong. Mosier goes down. It's a one-man army here. His team will not get... Oh, he's actually going to respect the smoke. Why would they do that? They don't know he's alone, I guess. 30 seconds, and they call off the attack to start to walk. This can't be done. They tried this earlier, and it didn't work. Remember, they got caught in connector in the middle of it. I think that's likely to happen again. They're actually walking the bomb back now. They've changed their mind one more time to head back to the B bomb site. 15 seconds on the clock. They're trying to make a run for it here. Nearly getting caught in connector. Device with a headshot. Jabby's there. Mid-air.
Oh!
He is a rock. Mercury to try and sneak through, but Device, all those years of experience, and he might have just saved Astralis.
Trying to walk back towards middle with 20 seconds remaining. It was such a mess of a round for them. And Device can't believe his luck that is jumping through one by one into his P250. Yeah, he doesn't even know what's going on there.
You're right. If at any more of a default kind of setup, they were really committed to that 4-man A defense, which pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest. Now it makes a lot more sense for me, at least when if they do the 4-1, because this is a deeper position for Device. He's still going to be tested, though.
Whoever wins this round, Anders, will find a map point first. Jam Young will strike with first blood. And Attacker, living up to his name, cracks open the B bomb side. Device is still here, though. 5-7 in hand. Yabby's down. Bring it back to a winning scenario. Device negating the smokes, trying to make his move.
Oh, Jam Young, what a great angle to hold. He knew the Device was in there somewhere. Good communication on the side of TYLOO to keep a track of who is still alive in the round. No chance for Jammy. He's just sent out of the round. Jam Young has got 29 kills. He's almost at 30. And it's down. Normally, this kind of a flank is exciting, but when you're alone against 3, it should never really work. He's going to get Mosier first. Molotov.
Time is running out, though.
Slightly wrong position there. Oh, it might burn out Jam Young, but you're right. The clock has run down low. 9 seconds as he tries to breach it. 30 on Jam Young.
Wow.
This time the bomb is in middle. Big indication for what we're going to see. It's a pretty mid-century defense for Astralis, though, so not looking to retake middle necessarily, which you definitely can do on the CT side. This time they're just kind of vaguely near that area. See how this plays out. 50 seconds. Oh my.
Oh, what an opening that is, Anders. Stare, drop with nothing. Flashbang's getting ready towards shore. Stow, not known to be an AWPer, but will find one with the 5-7. He's going to be dropped in return. Hooksy with a lot of pressure on him now. They know exactly where he is. M4 in hand. He's good for a double. Can he find the triple? Not quite. 2 versus 2. Mirage on the line here. Mercury and Mosier to clutch things out. 30 seconds. And the M4 Yabi waits towards the kitchen, spotted.
Shot on the AWP as they cross over. That means the bomb is at least going to be planted, if nothing else. Grenade around the corner. Yabi!
No way!
That was the opportunity of his shot! And they will claim it! Another map in the bag for TYLOO in overtime. They managed to steal it away from Astralis.
Let's find out as we get ready for the 4th map.
Oh, we're straight into it. No time has been wasted already. Some kills are ringing through. They missed that a little bit, but Device, he's in a precarious position. There's still 1 minute and 30. They did this so fast. They rushed straight into the middle, and they just got crushed. You could tell all the corpses on the ground here. The Device found in the corner, unfortunately. Not even close to getting that one. Mercury instead.
The opening few kills there, but here we go. The replay you can see was the mid-take coming through. Astralis couldn't land their shots. Orbs out for G, can't say the same thing for Device here. So we're into a default round, 2 players towards the A main. You would expect maybe some CT aggression in this first gun round, but they don't have any MP9s. It's actually rifles and the AWP, so lots of aggro towards A, but it's a bit of a fake, Anders. The bomb's over towards B.
Yeah, you are exactly right, and that fake's already working, right? It draws Mercury in for a bit of a look. Maybe Mosier is the only one that could actually hold back on the bomb side here. No one's checking the corner. The bomb gets dropped. A very important headshot as Yabi will take him down. 3 versus 3, but look at who's sneaking through in the back line. Jam Young with a knife out the whole way. Pulls out the M4 just in time. They have got no idea. He's so good. Yabi goes down. He is just an absolute killer.
No
a third
way,
one
bro.
as well as he hits the headshot.
So sick.
Well then, 4-0. See if Hooksy can get the troops rallied up for a bit more here. They're going to be in a bit of a half-buy scenario once again. I suppose they did some damage in the previous round, but ultimately...
But this is where they came to life on Inferno, if you remember. They were 4-0 down, and it was a partial buy victory that opened the floodgates. So it's definitely still possible. They've got Kevlar, they've got some basic utility, upgraded pistols. This is where you can play a little bit looser, catch players off guard. They need to replicate that, though. 5-0 is going to be so difficult to recover from. We'll see if they can find an early pick. You can see Mosier is expecting a 3-man boost.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's ready for it.
The fact he's ready for that says it all. They are locked in, considering every possibility in the downtime.
And this setup that they have in the cave here, TYLOO, if there are Molotovs on Astralis, it would be different. Hard to break it open with just the smokes and whatever else they have. You'll need to set it up here. Hooksy wants to take a bit of a peek, but already very low. All right, there's the headshot. Jam Young will take 2 immediately. There is definitely an opportunity now. Mosier, backup is not immediately there. Feeling the pressure now, standing in a little cubby. They're actually waiting, Astralis. They're hoping that there's going to be too much of a mistake made, but they've slowed it down. TYLOO, they're ready. They know what's coming. And I think the opportunity that was is pretty much gone. Very, very smart there on the CT side, because they were running almost...
TYLOO looking indestructible. Double nades towards middle. Another gun round, but no orb available. Everyone's hovering around 1 kill. First frag again goes in favor of Attacker. It's going to be Jam Young, the king of Ancient.
What could you do? Oh, wait. Jammy's got no
Okay, a mistake.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Jam Young is still alive. Almost gets the kill onto Hooksy there. You could see the spray down would have worked. 1 more bullet, but it's a 2v2. And actually, Device has got the bomb over on this B ramp, so absolutely an opportunity. Hooksy is there, and they have more than a minute. Let's see what TYLOO could figure out here.
So Hooksy's going to try and sell the idea of the A bomb site. He'll smoke spawn, presumably Molotov behind default, something like that, and try and pull them over while Device sits in the pocket.
They're not even going to hear the nades, so...
There's the smoke and the Molotov. Yeah, they'll hear that. So
right.
Mosier up.
A little bit closer.
They're biting down on it.
Good position. Mosier goes down. Bomb's going to be planted at B.
Great call from Hooksy here. He's orchestrated all of this. Should be their first round, no problem.
His leadership so far in the grand finals has been really terrific.
Read this well. He knows Hooksy's going to come back.
There's no way, surely. Preemptive Molotov to try and slow it down. He's going to try and smoke his way through it. Obviously been heard, Hooksy. There's an incendiary. I don't think it spreads all the way into the corner, though, is the issue. It might lock him away, but since Device is not immediately going to be found to be killed here, I don't think G could do too much. He does have a kit, so I suppose if he had found Device right then and there, he could have kept Hooksy away. Not going to be happening. Really cool 2v2 there, as you said, orchestrated by Hooksy. Critical rounds. That is going to be coming our way. Early grenades coming out from the B-bomb site. Jabby, though, he is going to charge right through in towards the B site he goes. He's playing in front of it there. Mercury's running through, and the MP9 is going to be a little bit better. All out chaos. Impossible to say he was going to come out on top. Hooksy giving it all. A headshot as well. He's trying to drag this team back into the grand finals, and the double opening just might have done it. Moja here. That was the easy one, but now the rest of Astralis. They can't let Hooksy down on this one. He pretty much gave them the round already. The wallbang is pretty good, and Device, he's going to be getting the kill on the Moja. G with the AWP. Let's see if he can do anything here.
He's in a prime position, but Device has bested him, this time with the Galil. Huge round to pick up. Attacker 3 versus 1. If he gets a clean kill on Stown, anything but. There maybe was a chance, but there we have it. Hooksy.
Yeah, that's a frustrating way to begin a round. Here's Jam Young, classic grenade, but it doesn't quite go in the middle of the smoke there, so couldn't really see if anyone was on the other side. And they're going to start to put some pressure on this donut position. They will force Attacker back. They actually run right through. Oh, 2 for 1. G capitalizing on that one. Attacker had already softened them up, and now the bomb is dropped there. They need to go and retrieve it right now. G's taking a bit of damage from this one, but I don't know if Astralis can make it back this time around. The trades are coming in. Jam Young showing up. He might have almost got caught there. He gets the rifle back out. He actually gets the dink onto Jabby, but Hooksy is still alive. And he wants to try and solve it here. Unfortunately, Mercury holding the bomb in the middle now on the rotation. Hooksy, how much can you ask? The captain of the team has to try and clutch it now.
He's got enough time to make this work. It will be tight, but he can do something with this. They're going to allow him to have the bomb, but he doesn't know it. He's going to burn another 15 seconds or so, confirming that the red room is clear.
Oh, no.
And now it's getting to the point where maybe he doesn't have enough time. He just has to run towards B. That's all he can do.
Yeah, I think so. Gonna be. Oh wait, he's coming back. Actually, knife out. Not quite ready for it. I don't know how he's supposed to know that, but good position for Moja. He had the
huge upsets, unexpected results. Big dogs crashing out in the group stages, leading us to 2 teams you didn't necessarily expect to make it. With TYLOO playing with their coach the majority of the tournament. We'll see Captain Hooksy back-to-back finals here with Astralis, and he's given a captain's performance as well. He has looked great.
Yeah, we can't really be criticizing him at this stage. You're right. Furia going out earlier, Saw with a bit of their own Cinderella story, and
VP crashing out in the groups.
Yeah, a lot of unexpected news coming out of this one. But perhaps the most dramatic.
This is the 3-man boost I spoke about before.
Oh yeah, you're right. And they were watching for it earlier. This is some real trickery. You can't really keep it up forever. They'll actually find the kill onto Jam Young. That is exactly what they need. And for once, there's nobody on the B-bomb site. So the boost is not doing much of anything.
Well, it's a cool idea. You don't see it too often. Opening pick. Danger Man, Jam Young removed early. B-bomb site looking to be the final objective here for Astralis. They put the smokes down. No one actually on the bomb site itself. They're more of a retake setup here. Have a smoke down towards long.
Incendiary thrown in there. If he'd waited a little while longer, I wonder what would happen, but it's going to delay things if nothing else. Hooksy spots the boost out. Definitely knows by now, and there's no flank coming in. TYLOO, it might be worth thinking about. Yes, they're going to be walking away. I just don't think this is going to be a possible retake. Mercury gets dropped trying to get away. What a round here out of Astralis. They are saving this first half right now. It was looking so grim at one point, but this round starts with Jam Young getting taken out. That's like winning the lottery at this stage for Astralis.
You're not wrong. Good damage done to majority of the Astralis players, but no one converting, and it looks like the hunt has been called, and Stown will find the first. 1 player remaining. We go 6-4 this first half on a knife's edge once again. This is how we like it. Don't want any blowouts in the grand final, and it's going to be Astralis back in the driving seat. Down. And the first half coming to its logical conclusion here. TYLOO want the lead desperately, and it's the same setup. One player towards middle, 4 going in towards the B area, pushing through the lanes, but look who it is. It's Mr. Jam Young. Huge spray down from the heavens. Is it going to be enough? Device seems ready. The flashbang doesn't quite catch him. The M4 can't connect the dots. Jam Young's coming for you, though. The backstab's coming in, Anders.
He's already done this once before. He can't do it again. This time they've got to be aware.
Here he is!
He will eat the team. Stare alone. That's an unbelievable move.
And they're defusing. It's over. All he can do is spam the wooden boards, and Jam Young, that's why he's so feared on Ancient. He seems to thread the needle each and every time. Double kill upon entry, pushing this. Even just getting to the semis would have been amazing. But here they are, one map away, one half away from the trophy. Device going to be challenged here. Multiple players swinging around. The opening kill looks very good for Astralis. Can they find more? Do they want to stick around?
Honestly, a better result than I was expecting there. It looked a bit awkward with Device missing some of the shots, but the double setup did look kind of cool. Oh my God, again!
Anders.
In the middle, Jam Young.
Why is he so good?
I just have no idea. Step, gonna try to make his escape. Jabby, he's aware they're coming out behind him in the donuts. The charge led by Jam Young, holding it now that the bomb has been planted down. He's not going to set them up, but he spins around.
No way!
Another 180! He is a monster! They can't defeat him! They can't get rid of him! He is here to stop us!
This guy is the future of world-class Counter-Strike. Time. Unbelievable round from Jam Young. How he gets this kill, I will never know. Look at the precision and the calmness. The force buy, though, in response, Anders. If they lose this one, it's going to be 10-5.
Yes. Okay, they got a 3-man stack at the site. I suppose that is something, but these MAC-10s are very hard to stop, especially with the jumping through in this fashion. Fantastic work, Hooksy. He really wants to try and see if he can keep the dream alive a little while longer. Jam Young still alive, though. Device creeping in. G, looks like it's a free kill, but Device, unfortunately, not quite getting it.
That
with
was
a knife
the moment.
Out.
If Device manages to pull that one off, he had the gap. They assumed the Molotov had covered it.
Yeah.
He misses the shot, unfortunately. That puts him in a prime position. Ladies and gentlemen, the first gun round. Astralis need this desperately. The orb's out for Device. We enter a default setup here, running through the motions, going to be flashing in towards Cave. Mercury goes actually in towards Heaven, getting for that mid control. They've got players in towards A main as well. Who will strike first blood? It looks to be Stown. Hooksy comes out of the cave here. Needs to be careful, and he continues to do damage. 13 and 11 now after that double kill.
And Jam Young's actually dead. It's not a
Good
joke
point.
that we keep pointing it out. That could easily be the difference. Attacker and Moja, 2 versus 4 here. Sneaking on through a missed shot from Device. Really don't like to see. It shouldn't make a difference. They should be okay. But the fact is still, there's a minute on the clock, and all of Astralis kind of all grouped up in the cave right now.
Mozia investigating the crime scene. The counter-terrorists will be hunting for intel, repositioning, and heading in towards T-spawn, in fact. Hooksy and the Abbey are en route. Step, trying to patrol the bomb. Can sense some danger, though. Flashbang comes in. Surely there's not a world where they snatch this one away.
Ooh. Well, I don't know. It just became a lot more doable.
30 seconds.
They can go to the A-bomb site. They have no way of knowing this. They obviously are lacking all of the intel right now, TYLOO, but I am getting very nervous right now.
15. I'm not sure they even have time to pull this one off as soon as they touch that bomb.
But they can smoke it. Moja has one. All right, it's going to be for Donut, so somebody has to hold main. Moja will do that. Hooksy trying to get there. What great timing. The bomb is planted, but that just became a lot easier. A little bit of more cash, obviously, for TYLOO to work with, but I don't see Attacker making it out. He's inside of the smoke here, and they are sure to find him. They must be having a conversation, and
there we go.
No problems.
There's the first round of their CT campaign, courtesy of Hooksy, to be fair. Gets himself.
Timing, actually, pretty good on that one. That's a lot of damage from Stown. On top of the grenade from earlier, TYLOO kind of start this round fairly beat up. We're down to under a minute. At Device, he's missed some really weird shots so far on Ancient. Oh. This one not going to be one of them. G picked out of the skies, he jumps past.
Yeah, Device ready for that one.
40 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very slow round once again. They're smoked off. I think they just have to walk through.
What?
They're having a cuddle in the smoke. And it will be Stare to mow them down, just what Astralis needed. All of a sudden, the round collapses. And 2 players remain 5 on 2, 20 seconds. Almost 0 chance of doing anything with this. They're going to save their weapons.
That's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, they were obviously hoping to find a timing towards the donut position after having pretty much been denied everywhere else. Didn't really work out. So 10-6, and they're going to be 10-7 now. The AKs will be saved. No one's really hunting them down.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate for TYLOO. The initial utility bombardment from Astralis, perfect grenade. 2 AKs, 3 pistols.
Man.
The gap is closing, Anders.
Yes, it is. It's kind of a bold decision. HooXi, well aware that someone could be trying to challenge him, so he doesn't want to spend all of the bullets here. Awkward for Jabby, flashed out by G and killed by Mosier. And that actually does claim a lot of the B bomb side. Not that they can plant the bomb yet. A nice shot. Device. Must have been just the knee showing in that moment.
Jam Young, danger man. Stare seems ready for it. Thankfully, spots a pixel before he walks into his certain death. He'll get the hell out of there. Bombs in towards Cave, so the opening kill has done nothing now. The Device found Mosier.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. G, if you win this fight, it's back on again. Device is in a very awkward position with the York back there. He needs HooXi to stay alive in front. 40 seconds. Mercury makes the jump out. It's another good shot for Device. HooXi, 1 kill, probably all he needed then. Attacker, he doesn't really have the health for it, unfortunately. It would be very cool to see him try and clutch this one. He plants the bomb. That will help out the team a little bit. AK has been picked up, but he's just a bullet away all the time. Pistol would be better for Device at this stage, and they jump up on him. All right, there we go, Device. Pretty flashy way to get the kill.
He's looking fantastic. Jam Young started to cool off. An attack has been removed early. Train looking like it's possible once again. They were 5-0 down, Astralis. They've clawed their way all the way back into a Device once again, this same red room position. Molotov lands at his front door. Jam Young knows it. Clears out the close proximity. A finish looking likely here, but Stare hungry for information. Jam Young hungry for frags. Oh my God, he's got the double. Finally, he's shut down. Mosier can't connect. 3 versus 3.
Yeah, they're just pouring out onto the A site. Stown, he knows it as well. Important kill for HooXi with the AWP, and Stown stays alive. He was really under some pressure there, but it's a great triple for Stown in this round already. And Mosier shouldn't have an opportunity. The bomb is there by Donut, so it's not like he can run away. He pretty much has to commit to it straight into the York. Okay, that's a convincing headshot. Don't know if I'm expecting Mosier to do this. He gets 1 more kill, but unfortunately, the spacing there very good for Astralis. Tight game. All right, well, they're going to be fast in the middle. Still don't know how Jam Young actually got both the kills in the last round. I feel like he was in such an awkward position, but he managed it anyway. Device, I think he's already seen a little bit of a shadow down there, so probably has a feeling that something is up. Now just wants an opportunity. Nice grenade. That's going to soften them up. Incendiary goes down. Actually, 2 incendiaries to try and slow them.
They'll take it. The fact that Mosier has removed Device with the AWP, that's a huge scalp to take. You go 1 for 1, you can slow things down and reset the round. Problem is, Stare is looking like a bit of a beast these last few rounds. Finds Jam Young. And they've got the man advantage. This could be a full reverse sweep on Ancient, Anders. 11-10 looking very likely. Oh, missed shot from HooXi, not known to be an AWP, I suppose.
Yeah, TYLOO, I don't even know how, but they've sort of run out of power a little bit.
Oh, still a chance here now. That's a huge frag, but Stare Do they anticipate his position here? G certainly does. The pre-fire in the corner. They know the rotations are coming through. Hooksy with the AWP. They'll smoke off CT spawn. Does he want to play in front of it?
Yeah, if he does, he's very committed.
Oh, he is. He's going in.
Yeah. To answer your question, he absolutely does. Swings wide, unfortunately. Mercury was more than ready. Couple of good rounds out of him. Leaves Jabby with a bomb down on the other side in the last couple of seconds of the round here. Sneaking into the smoke. He's got the AK, but they are bumping into each other. Oh no, he's on the other side right now. I think they must have realized that someone is up, and Mercury, beyond ready, takes him down and puts an end to the Astralis streak.
Here we go. Belgrade makes some noise. We're getting back into it. We will see TYLOO look to close things out.
Here we go. This could be the faster AX.
This, I think, you're dead on. They had a chance to consider their options, and they've actually created a massive opportunity here. It might just be a straight of contact play.
Yeah, I love everything about this. Astralis, they're walking back from Donut. They realize now, but this is very dangerous. Headshot for Moja. What an opening. It's going to be a quick return as well. G actually landing a skill on the device. I don't even know how that happened, but he's still looking for more at the edge. Jabby sneaks in, and Jam Young, he's behind G. This is the combination that has managed to really disrupt Astralis in the grand final so far. Can they do it again? Sneaking through the smoke. G only getting the one, and now Jam Young. An easy kill by his standards. Gonna get it, and that is straight contact onto A strategy.
Dude,
it works.
I don't know if they can pull it off. What have we got? We've got MP9s, Deagles, 5-7s with everything on the line. It's all collapsed at the last moment. It was the A contact play that's put them in the driving seat. This could be the end of Astralis as they go towards the A side once again. Stound to defend with just a pistol. Here comes Mosier. Here comes the flash. Entry required, and Stound could do nothing.
Oh, straight headshot to begin with. They really do not slow it down. A merciless attack onto the A side. The bomb will follow. They are not going to give this one up. And look at the grenades. They've got so much utility still left here, Henry. They can keep them away. Astralis, they are stuck in CT spawn, cowering away from this attack. Already they're in trouble. No kit in play. This is going to be brutal for it. TYLOO, they wanted this victory. They've got G back, and they have done it. A map victory and a grand final for the Chinese team. Running high as they're on the main stage here. TYLOO, what a team. A sign of respect at the start. They want to make sure to give the handshakes before anything else here, but they have been looking rock solid. Jam Young looks like a top 3 player in the world right now. It's just been absolutely unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your champions, TYLOO!